Look closely at any neighborhood. Behind almost every front door is a homeowner who will eventually need a plumber, electrician, roofer, or landscaper. It is an enormous market, and thousands of local businesses are spending fortunes right now just to get their name in front of those exact houses. But acquiring those customers is getting fiercely expensive. To get a single homeowner to pick up the phone, service companies pay a steep premium. They pour money into digital ads, fight big franchises for SEO rankings, send out expensive mailers, and buy into saturated lead marketplaces, where prospects are actively shopping 5 to 10 providers at once. The core problem is that homeowners are exhausted. They are skeptical of ads, tired of being overpromised, and highly protective of their homes. This skepticism forces them to act defensively. When a pipe bursts or the AC dies, they rarely call the first number they see. They hedge their bets, pitting multiple companies against each other to minimize their risk of getting burned. Watch the math. As competition increases, the cost to capture attention climbs higher, but the conversion rate remains completely flat. Eventually, it crosses a critical line. The cash spent to acquire a single lead completely eclipses the profit of the initial job. You cannot build a massive, rapidly expanding business if your only strategy is buying the attention of highly skeptical people in an overcrowded market. To bypass that brutal competition, we have to look away from the digital noise and step inside the house. Imagine the exact second a homeowner feels the cool air finally kick back on after a week of sweltering heat, or when a persistent leak is entirely patched and a mess is finally cleaned up. In this industry, the true product is the restoration of order, the sudden transition back to a life where things actually work. That exact transition generates a massive surge of gratitude and trust. It is a highly specific, shareable state of mind where the homeowner is suddenly eager to text a friend or tell a neighbor about the person who saved the day. This fleeting surge is the absolute most profitable window for a service business, yet the vast majority of companies ignore it. They fix the issue, say thank you, hand over an invoice, and drive away. Hoping those grateful customers happen to mention your name later is a fragile plan. You have to capture that emotional peak deliberately through a structured system. Timing is everything. The exact moment the job is finished and the relief is freshest is precisely when you offer them a specific referral path. The way you structure that offer matters immensely. The reward given to your existing customer gets their attention, but the offer they can pass along to their friend is what actually drives the behavior. If a homeowner tells a neighbor, "Use my link so I get $50, it feels selfish and creates friction. But saying, "Use my link to get 10% off, feels helpful. Generosity always wins. A high-functioning referral engine depends on a broader pool than the customers currently on the schedule. You have an entire database of past clients who already have proof that you deliver. Combine them with your recurring subscription customers, the people whose lawns you mow or pools you clean every week, and you unlock a continuous flow of advocates. By structuring the right generous offer and actively distributing it across all 3 customer groups, a business transitions from passively waiting for leads into a proactive referral machine. Compare a prospect who clicked a Google ad to one who was given a referral link by their sister. The referred customer skips the skepticism phase entirely. They trust you immediately, buy much faster, are more likely to approve upgrades, and remain exceptionally loyal. Map those referrals onto a neighborhood's dense pockets. One perfectly executed living room moment feeds directly into local networks like WhatsApp, HOA chats, and Facebook. This triggers a chain reaction. A single customer refers 3 neighbors, who refer 9 more, creating a compounding loop. Every single one of these new customers is acquired without spending another dime in that brutal, oversaturated ad marketplace we saw earlier. As that density builds block by block, you create a geographic stronghold. Competitors relying on blind advertising simply cannot penetrate a neighborhood that already trusts you. By mastering trust and generosity, service businesses can outmaneuver their highest spending rivals, turning every solved problem into a quiet, continuous engine for massive scale.